What up, party people? What up, Tish? What's pop locking? Did y'all see my Khazarian uncle in the thumbnail? He wanted to say, Merry New Year. What? Very New Year. That's from my uncle. What up? Gang channel, what's poppin'? I'll let people know we in here in a minute. Oh, there they go. Mel, what up? DeBrion. Man, y'all coming in fast now. Damn. Oh, so spiritual. Zyd the Great. Scotty. Is that Scotty Mutali? El Bay. What up? Rohan Mason. Brandon Williams. Lee. What's up, girl? Hood Politics Entertainment. What is that? Shinzira Anubis. Johnny West. Faith Ford. What up? Devin Coleman. Juju. What's poppin'? Got his Gemini Bunny. What's cracking? King Tony. Andrew Marshall, Mecca Sunshine. What up? 9E, what is it? 9E High Hasher? I'm sorry if I butchered that. Nicole, what's poppin'? Joe C. What's cracking? Gerald Jokes. DJ Sherm. That girl. Marcus Porter. That guy. I like that. What up, Shark Dog? Pilot X Rio, what is it? Pilot X Riot? I think that's it. What up? Jody B. Kaleem Smith. What up? Keith? What up? Keith L. Bay. Mario Waters. Joseph McClendon. What's poppin'? Brian Bennett. What's cracking, y'all? Come on up in here. On this fine Saturn's day. What's cracking, y'all? All right. Hey, I know y'all saw my Khazarian uncle. Y'all say what's up to my Khazarian uncle. That's Uncle Goldstein. You say what's up to my Uncle Goldstein. He be keeping things popping. He says to you guys, Merry New Year. Oh man, all right, y'all. What's popping, y'all? Y'all good? All right, we're gonna get in here with a couple of things. Welcome to the Naga News. That's what we're calling this now. I don't really like to do the news, but since y'all think I deliver news, we just call this the Naga News. What's cracking? Oh, really quick. Oh, let me turn this on. I hope I didn't cut off. So apparently YouTube is cutting off my is editing the live stream after it gets posted. Some of my stuff is getting cut out, like some of the stuff I'm talking about. So like last week, a lot of what I said got cut out. If you look at the live stream, it jumps. So a lot of it got cut out. So if somebody's recording the live stream, if you're doing that, and if you see that it got cut out, please hold on to that for me and let me know, because and I'll repost the recorded live stream instead of this live one, because YouTube is with the bullshit. They are editing out major stuff that I'm talking about. So F you too. Welcome to the Naga News, peoples. Welcome to the Naga News. What's cracking? All right, everybody who ordered your package. I got your packages out, everybody. I hooked y'all up with extra, if y'all were waiting, if you guys were waiting, I hooked you up with extra cards. Only for the people who fell into that time frame. It wasn't everybody. Somebody hit me up talking about, man, I didn't get all my cards. Just so you guys know, the regular package only comes with one deck of cards, everybody. It doesn't come with all the cards. So don't hit me back and be like, oh, I didn't get all the stuff. It only comes with one deck of cards. Y'all greedy ass niggas be like, I didn't get 4 deck of cards. Well, you're not gonna get 4 deck of cards. The whole pack, the police stop law package is already free. That's $200. You want me to throw another $100 on top of that? Come on, y'all. Stop playing. When I do the deals, that's when you get it. But don't be hitting me up like, yo, where's everything? Because no. Y'all gotta support and purchase some things, y'all. That's what we're doing this. So it only comes with one deck of cards. But if you got it, We got everything. I sent out everything. You get the police stop law package when you order the Great Book of Melanin Research, the hard copy, everybody, not the digital copy. Then you get all of the rest of the stuff. Also the public official bonds book. You get the notices. You get all of this, the qualified immunity notice, and the constitutional rights card. This is what's doing it at the police stops. Police don't like to know that you know the law. So when you pull this out right here, it automatically says you ain't a regular person. No regular person travels with this in their car, all hooked up and organized like this in the law. Nobody does that. A regular person doesn't do that. So they know you're not regular when you roll up with this constitutional rights card, qualified immunity notices. They know you different. So look it up, everybody. Get on over there to knowyourrightsfoundation.org if you want to order any of that stuff individually. But if you want the package for free, again, that's a $200 value. So people order, if they order the package, they have to pay $200 for it if they don't order the book, the melanin book. So you guys are getting a $200 value for free when you order the melanin book. All right, so just make sure y'all hook it up. realnagas.com if you want the deal. realnagas.com if you order the Great Book of Melanin Research, the hard copy, if you want the police stop law package deal. All right. And I may throw on something at the end of it. I may throw a little extra something in there at the end of this. We'll see how it goes. But y'all be on the greedy side sometime, man. How come you didn't throw your car keys in there with it, man? I was looking for your car keys. I don't know. You said you was giving me everything. What the car? Well, I need something else. I'm like, come on, man. Y'all with the bullshit. Make sure you take your shoes off before you enter the room. Y'all know how I do in my crib. Take your shoes off. That means hit the like button, everybody. So, real quick, then you already know. Timmy Tight Top, he came early today. I didn't have to wait on him. And so he bought my good delectable juices. Y'all already know. Please hook up my boy Timmy Tight Top at wejuice.com. These delicious juices that we got here, yin and the yang, or yin and yang, whichever one you want to do. I love both of these. I don't know. They like my kids. Can't really choose which one is the best one. So I got them both. Thank you, Timmy Tight Top. But you go over to wejuice.com. That's OUIjuice.com. And you can get you some of these delectable, delicious juices for yourself. Get the weight program. You can get the detox program, or if you just want to hydrate, get enough hydration, make sure you get it in there. And he threw me a healthy one in there. I got to do the healthy. That's the kale metabolizer. Y'all know this: celery, parsley, apple, lime, ginger, and cayenne pepper. Oh, for y'all don't know what this is: watermelon, ginger, and mint. Off the chain. You never think mint and watermelon go together, but it does. And then the surprisingly sweet, the grapefruit, cantaloupe, and pear. All delicious. So hook my boy up, Timmy Tight Top. Appreciate that. And then real quick, everybody, in the last live stream, I showed you my status documents. If you wanted to do that, if you wanted to change your status, a lot of people were still asking. I guess you guys didn't hear what I said in the live stream. If you want to change your status, 100% Rotten Podcast. Thank you. Appreciate you. He said, hey, Kev, was that Zoe on the thumbnail? That's my Uncle Goldstein. I told you. He came through and said, hey, how you doing, son? How you doing? How you doing, son? But Uncle Goldstein came through, wished me some love. But real quick, so the Patreon, if you want to change your status, Conceptual Elixirs. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Make sure y'all check out Conceptual Elixirs. If you got a website, put it in the chat for him, brother. But the status class, if you want the status classes, you can go to patreon.com/realnagas, and the status classes are over there. Also, upload the police stop law classes over there, the ones that you guys don't get to see on Sundays. I do I'll do a live stream of them every now and then. But if you want to get and watch the rest of them, go to patreon.com/realnagas. You can see those over there. Also, the conjunction video that I did, which is how a lot of you found me in 2020. I did the conjunction video, the Great Conjunction. That video is over there, as well as the Face of the Dragon video that breaks down how the dragon and the phoenix are mythological. Those mythological creatures are Moors. They basically took those creatures, or Moors, and put those mythological creatures onto Moors. So all those videos are on Patreon if you want to watch that. I'm patreon.com/realnagas, and that's where you can get. And if you sign up to the highest levels over there, I give you the paperwork for free when you're able to explain it. So just so you know, you don't have to pay for the paperwork when you go sign up. If you can explain the paperwork to me, I'll give it to you because I don't need your money. I need you to know the law. So make sure y'all hook that up. And then I want to say shout out to Dr. G, my girl, Dr. G. Happy solar return, Dr. G. You know you're my girl. I talked to you the other day. I said happy solar return to you, but I'm going to tell the world. We got to tell the world. Dr. G from House of Reawakening Minds. Everybody wish Dr. G happy solar return. It was her solar return yesterday. That's my girl. Love her to death. She got such bomb energy. I'm going to make it out there to Delaware and see you one of these times, but you know, it's so hard to travel, girl. But when I get to Delaware, I'm coming to see you. I promise. Preston Davis, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. It's my legal status. 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Y'all don't know about that status. I'm about contracting. Just so you guys know, I teach you how to contract. That's this type of status class that I teach. If you don't understand all of your incorporations, everything in the world is a corporation. Unless you know how to contract with these corporations, it doesn't matter what all the other paperwork is. You need to know contracting law. That's what will free you from corporations, because that's the only way a corporation can engage with you is through contract. So if you take control of those contracts, then you take control of the situation. Does that make sense? So contracting is really the law that you're really supposed to know if you're trying to change your status, right? So that's what I teach. Real Nagas. Patreon.com/realnagas if you want to sign up, and I'll teach you how to contract so you'll never be obligated again in contracting. You should never do that now. Here's a little tip. Every time you sign your name, you all should know this, but every time you sign your name, put all rights reserved or without prejudice. Because without prejudice is all rights reserved encoded. Because they know when you put all rights reserved on your documents, people will look at that and they know what that means. But when you write without prejudice, no one knows what that means, and they just let that slide. So make sure you put that on your documents whenever you sign your name without prejudice. All right. All right, y'all. Here we go. Want to give a last shout out to my boy Bobby Caldwell. Hey, Roger Groves. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you, man. He says some Taj videos say over 18 only. Awful. Oh, I don't know. Some Taj videos say over 18. I don't know about that. But my videos for everybody. Status changes for everybody. But Bobby Caldwell, man, I put Bobby Caldwell on my cookout list, and in that same week, Bobby Caldwell kicked the bucket. Oh man, y'all know Bobby Caldwell. Come on, I know. If you won't do for love, you tried everything, but you don't give up. That's my nigga, Bobby Caldwell. Man, shout out to Bobby Caldwell. God damn it, Bobby. God damn it, Bobby. Love you, man. That was the bomb ass song. All y'all know, y'all thought he was a nigga. Every one of y'all in here, I know the homie Mel said, I knew he was Caucasian, but you didn't know because you was 7 years old when that song came out. So you didn't know he was white until you got older. I don't want to hear that. Everybody thought he was a brother because he tapped into that vibration. So shout out to Bobby Caldwell. Appreciate you, brother. All right, y'all. As I said from the beginning, as my Uncle Goldstein said, Merry New Year. Merry New Year. All right. Y'all know the New Year starts on the 21st. That's the beginning of the vernal equinox. That's when the days, the sun that's when the sun comes to the ecliptic, the even ecliptic, the middle of the hemisphere. For all you people who don't believe in round earth, this don't work for y'all. But for everybody else, the new year, and our ancestors who believe this, the ancestors, they started the new year on the 21st. So the 21st is the new year. Merry New Year to all my people. For all you people who believe in flat earth, it don't work for y'all because the sun has to move around the earth for it to come up and be a new year. So I don't know if that worked for y'all. But for everybody else, Merry New Year to my people. The 21st is when the new year begins. That's when the sun comes up to the northern hemisphere and brings life to the planet. That's when the new year should start, when the sun That's when we celebrated the sun's energy coming down and bringing life to the planet. Then, you know, in the summertime, we harvested the food that the sun brought. So get back onto your celestial time clock. Everybody, you got to get back in tune and in harmony with the universe. And we were in tune celestially. We were in tune with the planets and all of that. So if you're not in tune, you get stuff. I mean, not that you can't get stuff done, but it makes it that much harder for you to get shit done when you're not in tune. So get back in tune, make shit easy, man. Work in harmony with the universe. Don't be working against it and fighting. Are you fighting against the universe? Work in harmony with the universe, damn it. That's why we always did it. And the new group came and started to teach you how you need to fight with the universe and not believe the universe worked and all that. Roger Rose, appreciate you, brother. He says YouTube be labeling good knowledge as over 18 only. Oh, really? Damn. I ain't know about that. That's why you see me keep my lingo. I keep coding the lingo like this, so they don't mess up my shit, man. You know, I gotta keep flipping the language on them. But yeah, Merry New Year to the people. This is the start of the new year. So on the 21st, it's not here yet, but on the 21st, do your rituals. Like you know how it is. Whenever you have these massive celestial bodies at play, these energies are available to you to push your endeavors to whatever you want to do. You can call upon these energies. You can invoke these energies to help push your whatever you want to do into the future. So when the vernal equinox comes, when the sun getting ready to come up above that ecliptic, man, do your rituals. Again, the sun is powerful when it comes in. This is the new year. So write it down. I do the writing thing because this is more about bringing into your life and getting things out of your life, because these are the things that's going to help you. So, you know, whatever negative you need to get out of your life, write it down, fold it out away from you, set it to fire, boom, let it out into the universe, get that stuff away from you. Anything you want to pull into your universe, write it down, fold it towards you, set it on fire, boom, let it out into the universe. That's how it works. All right. And then you can do rituals. You can do other rituals with, you can enhance that with your tuning forks. You know, as you're doing your rituals, you put the tuning forks here. You put the tuning forks here and on your third eye. That harmonizes or tunes all of these vital things that you have. Boop, right here, that crown chakra, that third eye chakra, that heart chakra. Tune all of these things. Get your stuff going, man. This is our science. Stop letting them use all your damn science. Get back on your stuff. Empower yourself, because it's meant for you. It's meant for everybody, but you were the first to use it, I should say. All right, so that's the new year. And then as we come into the new year, this is the anniversary of the Pandisi. The 3rd year anniversary of the Pandisi. Apparently, it's all over now. I think it's all done. They wiped it all out. Or at the very least, it's the federal. Officially, it's supposed to be over, I think, at the end of the month or April. So it took 3 years for these cats to do. Well, they implemented a Pandisi for 3 years for people who weren't even kicking the bucket, like for absolute nothing, for complete total control, which we know is why they did it. But it took 3 years. Took out the boy Kobe. Shout out to Kobe. Took out the boy Kobe and GG. To implement, to bring this, to set it off with that negative energy, that energy of despair, and what are we gonna do? And if somebody as big as Kobe can die, then all of us are vulnerable, and boop boop and all this and that. So that's what really happened and took the world by storm. That mentality took over the world, and it was supposed to. But everybody who came through that, we all for the better. Most of the people I know, we came through that, we're stronger, we're better off places than we were before we went into the Pandisi, because we understood this was the time to buckle down and connect and reconnect, re-energize. So people who did that, shout out to y'all. People who didn't do it, I suggest you get on your game. All right. So again, 3 years in the Pandisi. and what they had working is not really working. If y'all see, did you see Fauci on the interview the other day when they said that the dude asked him, why are people calling for his prosecution? And he's like, I don't know what they're talking about. I have no idea what they're talking about. Like, you know, it's just really strange. I don't know what they're talking about. Like, nigga, you know, your bitch ass is profiting off of the Boogie V and the cupcake that you engineered, that you have a patent with Modern Easy. You're profiting from that and making royalties. And I don't know what they're talking about. Fauci, how much royalties you making off the? I don't have to reveal that. I don't have to reveal that. Well, then you shady. What do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about. Like, wait a minute, nigga. You gonna either reveal to us how much money you making off the Pandeezy, bitch ass nigga, or you take the shady title, nigga. No, it's not. It's above board. It's just no. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong here. Like, this nigga is full of shit, man. But 3 years later, and it's all starting to come out. They about to throw. Fauci is getting. He getting eased on that. They like, hey, nigga. People trying to slowly move away from Fauci. Like, hey, nigga, don't touch me, my nigga. Don't touch. They sliding away from old Fauci, nigga. They don't want to fuck with that nigga no more. They see it coming down. Nigga, they got the jumpies on this nigga like he got the cooties. Y'all remember when the cootie gang? You nigga come with you the cooties. You you do your dipping does. You could not get touched with the cooties. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Don't fucking touch me with the cooties. Shit. Fauci got the cooties. And they running from that. Fauci's it. He running around trying to find somebody with his old ass to tag. Ain't nobody around. Old ass, he got to walk. Hey, come here, guys. Come here. I'm gonna get you guys. Oh, walking, fucking limping ass. But we here, y'all. We in it, and it's not going as planned. Like we've been talking about. We just need to stay on them. We just need to keep spreading the word. Him, Fauci, Kill Bill, all of them are getting exposed. And so it's because of y'all spreading the word. So keep doing that. And happy Pandeezy anniversary, y'all. All right. So let's get into this SVB banking shit. Peace. Who was that? Terry Bell. Peace, brother. So let's get into this SVB banking stuff, right? The Silicon Valley Bank, right? So basically, y'all know that basically the behind the scenes story is so 3 banks collapsed on the same day, right? Y'all heard about that. 3 banks collapsed on the same day. And then so a whistleblower came out and said it was a controlled demolition. It was a controlled demolition by the WEF. So y'all, I hope y'all are getting prepared. I hope y'all are watching this. I hope you are taking advantage or taking authority of your finances, because you have a very short time before they try to implement this. Even if it doesn't work, just the attempt of the implementation is going to fuck up some things for a while, and you don't want to be caught in that. Like Nigeria. So Nigeria, the CBDC for Nigeria was approved months ago. They implemented it months ago. But then when they finally canceled their old debt note and people couldn't really fuck with it, and that's when they started running on the banks and smashing the banks and burning that shit down and all that. And then they finally came out and was like, oh, sorry, hey man, it was a joke. It was a joke, everybody. It was a joke. We were joking. Sorry. Y'all can have your regular money back, everything. Please don't burn my house down. So we might have to go through that if they try to really flip the system and implement this CBDC. But that's what it's for. They're trying to prepare us for the CBDC. This is why you have a lot of crashes in crypto, because they're trying to shake your confidence in cryptocurrency, right? Or what they would call unstable crypto, not backed by the government. But we're the government. We got your back, man. You know, you see, we have everybody's in the bank, they're insured, right? Your money's insured in the bank. So why wouldn't it be insured under us, under the digital currency? You're all insured. Anything you have in the bank is all yours. Just come and tell us, and we'll give it to you. So they want you dependent on their digital currency, moving you away. This is why they crashed the Bitcoin market, because most people get into Bitcoin because Bitcoin, they think Bitcoin is about money. And it is. You can make money off of Bitcoin, but Bitcoin is not money. Bitcoin is about the blockchain that it's on. The blockchain that's shared worldwide, that can't be taken over unless you take over 51% of the computers that are in the network, that are in the blockchain network, which is impossible. Because they're now, at this point, there are millions of computers mining for crypto, or keeping the ledger. Not even if they're not mining for it, there are millions of computers keeping the ledger of the crypto on their computer. You can do it. You can offer your computer to be a ledger for crypto. Did y'all know that? So no, they can't control 51% of the network in crypto. They know that. So they're like, shit, how do we get, what do we do? 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 Huh? Come here. You got an idea? You got an idea? And CBDC. Get them on our cryptocurrency. They're dependent. That's where it is. So once you're on their cryptocurrency, what can they do now? Everything. Cut your ass off. If you are polluting, they deem, this is where the social credit shit come in. If they think you're polluting, if you're not woke enough, say you didn't go to, you were supposed to go to the Black Lives Matter march, and you didn't go, and they hit you, you get a text, Sarah, why the fuck you didn't go to the Black Lives Matter march? Well, I had to go and pick up my son because, but Black Lives Matter is more important than picking up your fucking kid. Take 30 credits from her. Or 300 credits. Take $300 out of her account. Just block it off. You'll fucking remember to go to that Black Lives Matter meeting next time, won't you? That's what this is what this shit is coming. They tracking your ass. Anything you do has a social credit, a social value attached to it, and then a repercussion if you don't participate in the system. You don't participate in the system, that's the fuckery, that's the backlash, the fuckery backlash that's coming. So the governor of the government basically took over Signature Bank. This is so you know, if you heard of Barney Frank, how many people you guys heard of Barney Frank? Barney Frank was a congressman during the Obama administration. So I think that his last time in office was during the Obama administration. But when the 2008 crash happened, Barney Frank hooked up with another senator named Dodd, and they created the Dodd-Frank bill. So Dodd-Frank was a bill or a legislation to prevent the banks from doing what they did last time. So I don't know if you guys remember the 2008 banking scandal, the banking loans. They was doing these fucked up loans. They was loaning people, or these mortgages, you know, these super mortgages. They was doing people and taking people with bad credit and giving them loans and all this and that. And then the loan crash. All that shit happened, right? Basically what they would call predatory loans, right? They were doing something called predatory lending. And so the Dodd-Frank bill came in and said, all right, we're going to prevent banks from doing this and doing whatever and being faulty and foul, right? So they came in, that legislation happened. Then Trump came in, Barney Frank left Congress. Now, he just came out when the crash just happened a few days ago. Barney Frank came out and this nigga said that what happened, it was Silicon Valley Bank, Signature Bank, and then another bank. So Signature Bank is in New York, and it's like a crypto bank too. And so he said that the collapse or so basically the government took over Signature Bank. And so he said the government coming in and taking over Signature Bank was basically, let me make sure I said this right. He said it was a message to stop dealing in crypto. So they're trying to force people to get out of, again, the alternative crypto. It was a message to other people, stop dealing in this bullshit crypto. Because then they can come in with the super crypto. Look at my crypto got a cape on his back. Nigga with a big old C on the chest. They come in with super crypto. Hi guys, I am super crypto. I work for the United States of America. Get behind me, guys. And these niggas are and that's what they're trying to implement. But what Frank didn't tell you, why this shit happened, is this nigga, after he quit the Congress, he went to work for Signature Bank. This nigga went and worked over for Signature Bank. Signature Bank, the one he just said that the government took over. The bank, what I just said, the government took over as a message to stop dealing in crypto. This nigga went and worked for Signature Bank when he got out of Congress. They paid him $1 million. They paid this nigga $1 million to go lobby to get the legislation he created taken down. Which is why the banks was able to do this shit now, because he went and lobbied to get a lot of the checks and balances that Dodd-Frank had. He got them undone. The nigga who made the bill. But I ain't in Congress no more, nigga. Shit, fuck this shit, nigga. $1 million? $1 million? Shit, nigga, fuck these motherfuckers. Yo, nigga, give me that $1 million. Hey, nigga. Hey, Trump. Hey, fuck, nigga, you remember that bill that I did, nigga? Fuck that shit, nigga. I was tripping, nigga. I was on cocaine. I had a weekend bitch with some cocaine and some tequila and some, a couple of motherfucking bitches. And hey, nigga, I just went crazy, nigga. Goddamn. That bill that I wrote is fucked up. Tear it up for me, please. This nigga, $1 million to go tear up the legislation he wrote. If y'all don't know that this shit is super corrupt, it is absolutely insane. And then this nigga comes out and try to say that the government is trying to scare your ass into not using crypto. When this bitch ass nigga is the one who took down the legislation that allowed this shit to happen a second time. This shit is so goddamn corrupt. This shit is so goddamn fucked up. It's ridiculous. Then you learn that Silicon Valley Bank, these woke ass bitches, they didn't even have a risk management officer. Kimberly Bell, thank you, girl. Appreciate you. They didn't have a risk management officer. Any business, first of all, if you ever wrote a business plan before, you have to write risk assessment. You have to write there's a section in there for risk assessment. Like what industry challenges and risk and all this and that. You just have to. You gotta forethink what bullshit may I come across in the future. I may come across some bullshit in the future. If I do, how do I maneuver around the bullshit? That's just what you gotta do in a business. This bank that was worth that had $170 billion in deposits, these niggas didn't have a risk management officer. That's fucking insane. Then learned that the CEO was more worried about woke activities and events than dealing with his bank. This nigga, like the last month, right before it got closed, he was trying to set up the Alphabet Soup event in San Francisco. They were trying to make sure that the bank sponsorship of this Alphabet Soup shit that he had popping, he was trying to make sure that shit was on. Oh, y'all see my new shit? Let me give you. Look at my chakras, baby. Look at the chakras right there. All right. So he was trying to he was trying to get the bank because they were sponsoring some woke LGBT mafia stuff, right? And so they ain't worried about the bank is crashing, collapsing, is falling in on itself. Niggas is doing all this, and this nigga worried about a party. This nigga is worried about a goddamn party for the Alphabet Mafia. But while they're doing that, the wokeness spilled over to the Black Lives Matter nigga. They gave them $73.5 million. $73.5 million to the Black Lives Matter and related, what they say, so black, it wasn't just black, this is how they want to categorize it. It wasn't just the Black Lives Matter, it was Black Lives Matter and related organizations or, you know, connected. Like, nigga, $73.5 million went to Black Lives Matter. Holy shit. And what did Black Lives Matter do with that money? What did they make your life? Did your life better? If you walk outside, can you say, fuck you, cop? You shouldn't, you know, if you don't want to get your ass beat. But can you say, fuck you, cop, without getting your ass beat? Because of Black Lives Matter? Because they scared of Black Lives Matter? No. Nope. Did they get any money put into the hood for education? Preventative information on how, you know, information to have so that you don't get caught up with the popo? Did they do any of that with the money? Nope. I know old girl got 3 bomb-ass mansions, though. She got 3 bomb-ass mansions. 2 out here, 1 in San Francisco, I think. So that's what they did with the money. They are full of shit. And so there was a congressman, Tom Emmer, I think his name is Congressman Tom Emmer, E-M-M-E-R. So he just introduced a bill, an anti-CBDC bill. He introduced an anti-CBDC bill so that they wouldn't, because, you know, Biden is trying to do that. He intervened a committee to study the viable points of releasing a CBDC, right? And they were supposed to have that information to him by December 13th. So they submitted a report. You guys need to go check that report out. So that was to say that, all right, you know, this is the challenges, this is the benefits, blah, 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 if we implemented this new system, right? So they submitted that report. Excuse me. They submitted that report. Now, he put another committee on working to get it implemented. So they did a study. Now, the plan to get it implemented is in full effect. So Congressman Emmer, he came out and said, no, we don't want no damn CBDC, man. What you doing? You're not supposed to control our money because with a CBDC, they can track your transactions through the Constitution. You're supposed to have privacy of transactions. The government is not supposed to know about your transactions. That's private property. They have no business knowing what my deal is with another private citizen. That's none of your fucking business, Congress. But they want to make it their business. So they can cut your ass off again when you don't comply with policy. No matter how much you spend, if I go buy a house, if I go buy a car, if I go buy a business, no matter what it is none of the government's business. What the hell I do with my money? But they are working to get this implemented. They want it implemented by 2025. So just so y'all know, we just started 2023. We're about 3 months in. What are y'all gonna do to work against this shit? Only thing what you can do, you gotta start causing ruckus. The more they know that people are against it, they won't do it because the system will crash. If nobody will use the money and will find alternative ways to, engage in commerce,
then they have a problem on their hand, which is why they're trying to keep it so quiet. They really don't want this information out there, but it's coming out like crazy. Tucker Carlson just did some shit on it. He had the governor. So basically, they said it's going to track. So basically, the government is going to track your transactions and turn off your money if you don't comply with the policy, right? But the South Dakota governor, Tucker Carlson, he just had the South Dakota governor on, and she said that she just vetoed a bill that they tried to slip. They tried to slip in a bill in the South Dakota legislature that, and this is what she said, the bill paved the way for a government CBDC ban. And so basically it says, oh, this is what it did. It says, so the bill changed the definition of the word currency, right, to include the CBDC, and it paved the way for a government CBDC ban on all other forms of cryptocurrency. So they was going to implement this in South Dakota, basically change the name of currency or change the definition of what currency is to include digital money, some shit that you can't even touch, smell, lick. You can't do nothing. You can't hold it at all. But they about to change the definition to that, and then ban all other cryptocurrencies. Meaning your ass can't get XRP or Litecoin or all the other crypto. They're trying to ban that. But she saw it because, see, this is what they're used to doing. They're used to writing up bills and submitting them to the legislature. And the legislature doesn't usually have time to read the bills, and they just sign them and push it through, right? She didn't do that. She took the bill and was like, oh, let me see what the fuck you, hold on, nigga. Shit, let me see what you got in here, nigga. What the fuck do that say? Cryptocurrency. So she did that. She was like, motherfucker. And she fucking vetoed that shit. But they're going to try to do it in every state. This is the World Economic Forum doing this, y'all. Just so you know. The WEF controls a lot of these politicians in these states. And they are the ones who are implementing the cryptocurrency. And she said they're calling, when they put it in the bill, they said they were trying to sell it as a UCC guidelines update. So if y'all don't know the UCC, that's the Uniform Commercial Code. They've called it now the Universal Commercial Code. I don't know, they changed the name. That's what she called it, but it's the Uniform Commercial Code. So they're trying to change the UCC to include crypto and said it's a guideline update. So again, this is soft implementation. You don't hear about it. You don't know too much. It's on the low. They don't make a bunch of noise about it. And before you know it, it's in this state, it's in that state, it's in that state. And then when it's in these different states, it's easier for the government to come in and implement it federally, right? So watch the fuck out for the crypto. Make sure you, again, or the CBDC, make sure you diversify. Keep you some cash. That's the word that's going around right now. Even though it's debt, it's called debt notes. It's tangible money. It's tangible means of exchange that you're used to, that everyone is used to, and in hard times, it's something that people would be willing to accept when everything went to shit. Well, we go back to what we know. So we know this paper money means some shit. Okay, boom. We'll start using that then. So small denominations, make sure you can get you some couple of hundreds too, but get you some small denominations, 5s, 10s, 20s, and 50s, so that you're ready, you're prepared. And also gold and silver. Go, as my boy Gold Member said from Austin Powers, I love gold. So get you some gold, like Gold Member said in Austin Powers, and diversify. Also silver, gold, silver, even a little platinum here and there, platinum too. But all the precious metals, just diversify your shit. So that's what the whole SVB was about. They're trying to implement this crypto world, this world order, and you need to do whatever you can to resist it. That means stop using digital money so much. Stop using your credit card. Stop using PayPal. Stop using Apple Pay so much. Start getting back to dollars. Handing actual dollars out. Like, make motherfuckers feel money again. Shit. Gotta do it. All right, y'all. So a lot of this is being implemented under the guise of the woke world order, right? So you've seen it. We talked about it many times, but it's ramping up like crazy. This wokeness that they've hijacked. They hijacked our movement in the conscious movement in the hood. Because they didn't even say that regular. Just regular niggas didn't say that. That came from the conscious part of the melanated people in the hood. Excuse me. So only conscious people used to say woke. I'm woke. Because, everybody out here is asleep to what's going on. And then once you get the sugar, the booger out your eye, oh, whoa, damn, what the fuck is that? And so you do that. And now you're awake, right? But are you aware? Is awake being aware? Two different things. When I wake up, as soon as I wake up, I'm gonna tell you right now, I ain't aware. I'm sleepy as shit. I'm groggy. I'm like, damn. Shaking it off. The grogginess is still there. I ain't aware. You can do a whole lot of shit when I wake up, and I'm like, I'd miss it. Like, woo. Let me drink a drink of water, splash some water on my face, wash my face off. You got to do a few things before you really get awake, and then you become aware of shit. Oh, okay, now I see what's going on. So, just so you know, like, remember, woke is not aware. But under the new woke movement, we have these things. Let's break it down. Let's deconstruct the woke world order for a minute. So you got people, they basically want to upset the norms, right? Upset the norms of society so that they can flip it, right? And so it's basically is purely based on subjective perception. Like, because I believe I'm this, I can be that. This is where everything is going. Like, you've seen people believing that they're cats. Oh, we have to follow along with that mentality. Oh, this person is a cat. Well, meow back. If they meow to you, you gotta meow back. Like, what, nigga? If they meow, you have to fucking meow back, you unsensitive fucker. This person has feelings. And if they feel like a cat, they identify with cats and felines, then you have to abide by their mentality, their feelings. Meow. That's how you just do a quick meow. And you move on. Doesn't hurt you. Watch. Meow. See how easy that was? Like, nigga, where are we living? Where the hell are we living right now? This shit is crazy. Meow? Yes, meow. So, they want to flip everything, right? Race swapping. They race swapping everything, gender swapping, and that's under the guise of diversity, DEI, diversity, equity, inclusion, diversity, equity, inclusion, or CRT. So on the premise, these things aren't bad, on the surface. So you're like, diversity, equity, inclusion. First of all, equity is full of shit. It should be equality. Not equity. Equity is a financial term. It's law. It's a legal term. Y'all better understand what that means. Go find out what equity. Go look up equity. Equity just basically means. So it's hard to explain by law, but basically equity just means that we both are at the same place of where we started. That's really kind of what equity means in law. Like, so if we're in a contract and then we go to a court of equity, then which are usually courts in Delaware. Courts in Delaware are actually courts of equity. So you go to Delaware court, and then they work it out, and they say, all right, we want to get out of this damn deal. And then the court say, all right, look, you know what? You take what you had when you entered the deal. You take what you had when you entered the deal, and boom, y'all done. Fuck it. Like, boom, break, right? So that's a real simplified term of what equity is, but equity is not equality, right? It's not equality. It's not equality of opportunity. We got the same opportunity. We're on the same even playing field as each other. That's different. And this is what that diversity, equity, inclusion, you know what I'm saying? This is what that bullshit is about. Then CRT, critical race theory, that's on the surface, that's good too. But what they try to throw in, what they do is they throw CRT in the woke movement. So critical race theory is just basically teaching Caucasians about history, about the fuck shit they did in history, which they should be learning. Caucasian people should be learning about the bullshit that they did in history. Absolutely. But again, they throw that in with the woke movement. Well, that was in the past. We're not there anymore. I didn't own any slaves. Did you own any slaves, Bob? Steve, did you own any slaves? I don't own any slaves. My father didn't own any slaves, so why the fuck do we have to pay for what they did back in the day? I didn't do anything. Yes, it was wrong, but it wasn't me. But wait a minute, you are reaping the benefits of what they did, the fuckery they did. That's basically in law receiving stolen goods. It's called accessory after the fact. Y'all know that? You ever heard of that? Yo, hit the like button, man. There's 653 people in here, only 400 likes. Take your shoes off. Why I gotta say this every damn time we do the goddamn live stream? Come on, man. Why we gotta say this every time, baby? Come on, man. Just hook me up this guy. Boom, just hit that like button. Yo, just take your shoes. Just come in, slip the shoes on off. Hit that like button. But the Caucasian people, they receiving stolen goods. In what country can you receive stolen goods knowingly receive stolen goods and get to keep it? Now, no country I know of today, any country today, if you receive stolen goods and you know they're stolen, you got to get that shit back or you're going to jail. Or both. You got to give it back and you're going to jail. Really? So that's really what CRT is. It teaches them about the fuck shit they did in America. Stealing the land, killing up niggas, throwing disease-infested blankets, flooding whole melanated towns and cities, flooding them, burying them in water, completely wiping them out, bombing the cities. All of this type of shit that they don't want to remember that they did. Oh, no, don't tell me. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. They keep doing it. No, don't tell me. I don't want to know. Like, motherfucker, yo, motherfucking fat ancestors was on some fuck shit. You need to know that because you are receiving stolen goods. Now, having said that, I'm all about the game is the game. When you're in the game, you play in the game, you lose the game, and then you go back to the starting board, you go back to the drawing board, and you try to play the game again. So basically, that's what happened to our ancestors. They played the game and they lost. Because just so you know, a lot of our ancestors, they didn't get the land stolen. A lot of our ancestors gave it up. There's a lot of treaties where we gave over the land. That happened. The Cherokee, them niggas signed over the land. Excuse me, on the Trail of Tears. They signed the leaders of the Cherokee, these two cats, they signed over the land and gave it up to the American government. They say, here you go, nigga. For how you gonna give us how much? Huh? Oh shit, yeah. They signed that shit over. Now, the Aboriginal niggas, they killed them niggas after they found out they signed over the land. But you had shit like that happen, just like you got shit today. You got shady niggas who will coon ass niggas who will turn over all niggas, who will sell all niggas for the bag. You had that back then with Aboriginals. A lot of them niggas gave up the land, but they thought in their mind they thought they was tricking the Caucasian. because the Aboriginals didn't believe in land ownership. We believed in territorial rule. But we understood the earth to be alive. It was the Mother Earth. We were custodians. So, and we understood that everybody on the earth was its children. So I can't tell you that you can have a piece of this land. So when they came and they were like, yo, I'll pay you such and such $20 and and bop 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 for this thing of land over here, the Aboriginals like, this nigga really want to pay us for land? Like, nigga, that shit is free, but you want to pay us? You want to take? You want to take? All right. So the white motherfucker was like, really? You sure? $20. $20. Going once? Going twice? All right, nigga, that land is mine. It's mine. It's mine now. And so white, the Aboriginals like, all right, nigga, go and build your shit, nigga. But they didn't understand the implications of that in the future and what the Caucasians would do with land ownership when they came and they was like, nigga, get the fuck off. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. So race swapping and gender swapping is part of the woke world order. The gender swapping is one you already know, the trans movement. The race swapping is going on in movies right now. So in most of the Marvel movies and the superhero movies, you'll see a lot of these niggas race flipping. They're about to come out with a new Lord of the Rings, y'all. They're coming out with a new Lord of the Rings. I don't know how well y'all know Lord of the Rings, so I'm about to just break this down. So in the Lord of the Rings, remember you had Aragorn, and then you had Princess Eowyn. She was the elven princess. Remember they got married, and boom, they went on to have whatever, right, at the end. So yeah, Aragorn and the princess who was the elven princess, right? They was the two main stars of the shit. Aragorn now, in the new Lord of the Rings, Aragorn is a nigga. Like, wait a minute, hold up, nigga. Aragorn is a nigga. Diversity, equity, inclusion. Which doesn't make sense because Tolkien, he was a Christian, he was an esoteric Christian. He was in Christian orders. Like, this nigga went to the one of his Christian college had been around since the 1300s. I forgot. It was like I forgot the name of the college, but go look it up. His college is like old as shit. It was around since the 1300s, and there's only like a few thousand, like a couple thousand people that go to his college, that went to his college. It's a Christian college, and so that's what he learned. He was in all these Christian orders, and in those Christian orders, what you learn is the Christians, the Crusades, they fought against the Moors. The Christians and all the Christian enemy back then, when they were smashing out and trying to do all this stuff, was the Moors. The Moors were the big dude that they were trying to fight, the Saracens and all of that, which is, the alternative name for them. So in these shows, when you got Aragorn represents the Christian side fighting against the Moors, but they about to turn Aragorn into a goddamn Moor, which makes no goddamn sense. They only doing the shit for diversity, equity, inclusion as this woke ass bullshit, this ESG woke shit. Because they think niggas need to see themselves in Lord of the Rings. Nigga, we do see ourselves. We the big bad nigga Sauron, nigga. We the gangster nigga who took over the whole world. We see ourselves. We know who we are. We Mordor, nigga. Sauron, bitch. We created the ring. Nigga, we know who we are. But again, the Caucasian people, woke Hollywood. Did y'all even know that California just implemented a law that said to ensure more woke shit in movies? They said that these movies, in order for them to get the tax break, they have to put diversity, equity, inclusion, and what is the other shit they said? Diversity, equity, inclusion, and some other shit. They have to do this in their movies. These production companies. So that means more women directors, more melanated directors or whatever. But the thing is, it's cool if you're good. But these motherfuckers now, they have to hire people who are not good just so they can get the damn tax breaks and shit, which means whack ass movies.
Yo, who was that? Eric Kirkwood. Thank you, brother.
Which means more whack movies because you're not picking people on merit. You're picking them because of their goddamn skin tone. Which is bullshit. So this is part of, again, the race swapping and then the gender swapping. You know, men can be women, women can be men. And, you know, women are not women anymore. They're birthers. They're birthers. You're a birther. You're a birther. Woman. Uterus carrying person. Clitoris on, you know, clitoris around the vaginal wallet person. You're not a woman. You're just a baby carrier. So, and they're really serious about this shit. Because calling you a woman makes them feel bad that they not, right? Apparently. So, this is the fuckery. So, in this fuckery, it was a girls' high school, a girls' basketball school, basketball team. I don't know if y'all heard about this. The girls' basketball team, they boycotted playing against a team that had a transgender dude on the team, which basically meant they had a ringer who was gonna be out there just getting buckets. Wow, diamond motherfuckers. Magic Johnson. Yeah, baby. That motherfucker was gonna be out there balling against them chicks. Especially smashing them, posting them up and shit. Bye, posting them up. Bye, get up. Bye. Ain't no way in hell them girls would have been able to play against that nigga, especially in the post. He'd have just been pushing them out of the way. Bow. Yeah. Over the top. So they was like, fuck this, nigga. You can't have a dude on the team. Like one dude to beat three women. One good dude basketball player will beat three women basketball players, three regular women basketball players any day. That's just how it is. A man is 3 times stronger. That's just how it is. The body's sturdier. It's made for that. So they said, fuck this. We're not playing. The league, that school league, banned that whole, that county, the school county district, they banned the school from sports forever. Because they didn't want to play against a dude and possibly risk injury to these women. These girls, these young girls playing against a dude. So they banned them for life, forever. That is some bullshit. So y'all think this shit ain't getting crazier and crazier? Holy shit, they banning them from sports. That means the whole school. That means football, basketball, everybody. The whole school can't play. Nothing. Y'all niggas can play against each other. Y'all better you break up, you get together, pick your teams, then y'all break. Then you go to that side, you go to that side. That's the only way they can play now. They got to do team picks. They got to have team captains, and they got to pick amongst themselves.
Yo, Cedric Dalton, appreciate you, brother. He said, trying to rule by confusion. That's right.
Know thyself. So they banned the goddamn whole school because these girls tried to stand up for themselves, which they should have done. More women need to be doing this. You have to, when you get in, when they say you gotta participate in these competitions against these people, man. When the bell goes off or the gun goes off, don't move. Stay right there. Make that motherfucker go out by itself. That will stop them from doing this if y'all stop participating in the events. But if you participate because you don't want to lose your status or your scholarship or all this and that, it's bigger than that. You want to get your ass beat? You want to get knocked the fuck out by a big ass dude who got man bones, who's been producing testosterone in his motherfucking body ever since he hit puberty? So, that's fucked up what they did to them women. Then the gender role swapping. They basically turning women into the protectors and men into the nurturers. when it's supposed to be that other way around. There's a reason the man is 3 times stronger than a woman on average. Excuse me. There's a reason for that. That's externally. Men are externally stronger. Women are internally stronger. That's how the balance goes. And the reason you're externally stronger, males are externally stronger, is because when a woman is pregnant, she's carrying life, she's the most vulnerable. So the protector needs to be super strong. If you were just as strong as she was, you get your ass beat, the whole family would die. If you was just as strong as your wife or your woman, when she's trying to protect life and somebody came in and said, hey, nigga, give me the food, give me the kid, give me. And you couldn't protect her because if you was the same strength as she was, you have to be 2-3 times stronger than that. That's why nature made us that way, so that we can protect life when it's incubating in the womb. And when it comes out and it's in its vulnerable stages. Women are protectors too, because fuck with a woman's kid. You'll see that, but that's in dire extremes when women have to lash out and be aggressive like that physically. Normally, they're the nurturers. They're the ones who give life, make sure that the life is growing properly. So again, they're switching these roles. You seen ASAP? You seen the boy on the Vogue shit, and Rihanna out front, him holding the baby. That's a perfect example of what I'm talking about right now. Perfect example of what I'm talking about right now. So you out front and I got the baby. Okay, well what happened when a nigga jump out and motherfucker want to smash you? Or I'm supposed to hand the baby off to you now and now get in the front to protect you? But otherwise you get to be in the front. But when some shit go down, when some really fucked up, when some shit got to go down, some shit need to be handled. Baby, can you go in the front, please, and handle him? Cause no, motherfucker, you in the front. Go ahead. I'm back here. Go ahead, man. I got the baby in there. Go, hey, with my baby. Hey, watch your mama. Hey, watch your mama. She off the chain. Look at her. She like Xena the warrior princess. Look at her. What? Hey, baby, take that sword and do the shit what you did with the sword. Like, no. That's not how shit goes. Nature knows what it was doing. It's fucking been here since the beginning of time. It knows how to fucking make you. It knows the roles to put you in. But no, we know better than nature. We gonna come and flip everything. Get the fuck out of here. Get your woman knocked out. Y'all see the lady? This is starting to be a problem, because you saw the lady who was squatting and at the gym, and she had too much weight. She had too much weight on the bar, and she tried to squat, and she went down, and she couldn't come up. And niggas just watched her like. She was sitting there, she was on that, she had all that weight. She was like, and nobody helped her. Niggas just walking by like, what up, girl? Good job. She's like, can you help me? Like, let me finish my set first, and I'll come and help you if you're still down there. I'll help you. I may help you out. She had to get a girl to come through and help her out. Help her up with the weight. You damn right. Y'all want to be men in this motherfucker? Then you fix you. Go ahead, get it. Y'all wanna outdo men? All right, you go right ahead. She was looking stupid as shit. Just, can you help me? You got it, baby. Hey, girl, that's a lot of weight. I'm proud of you, girl. I'm so proud of you. That shit was hilarious. Left her ass right down there. Ain't helping your ass. So that's part of the woke movement. And then the corruption of the child innocence through the drag shows. As you see that they're trying to really push the drag was a story hour to the children. DeSantis just, I don't know if we all that with DeSantis, but DeSantis be riding, boy. That boy Rob DeSantis be riding. That nigga took the liquor license away from this bar. They held a drag show, and they said, nigga, don't invite no kids. You cannot have children at these drag shows. They had children at the drag show. That nigga pulled their liquor license. No more money for you, niggas. How you gonna make money now, nigga? You don't sell alcohol, bitch. So it's starting to be a major pushback against it. We need to follow through and join the goddamn thing, man. We need to join the fight. I see a lot of Caucasians in this right now. I need to see melanated people on the front lines of this shit. Because we're probably more against this than anybody. You indoctrinating the kids into that. So get out there, because if you've seen the books, they got because this trickles over as another part of this, the pornographic books that they have in school. Did y'all see the school? So there's a book that they got in school called The Gay BCs. Did y'all see that? I told you about the little boy who went in front of the school board and read off the book about the boy and the two boys having an encounter when they was little boys, when they shouldn't be thinking about that at all. You need to be thinking about fucking math and science and whatever the hell else. Then when you get of age, if you want to do that, then you do what the fuck you want to do when you get of age. But nigga, right now, you don't need to be worried about that. But he got up in front of the school board, read a book that was in his library, right? So this book, then they have another book that's called The Gay BCs that they have in school. The Gay BCs. Punch it in Google. It'll come right on up. The Gay BCs. Man. So again, if you like that, that's you. You can be like that. Whatever you're supposed to learn from that life in this experience, that's on you. But for you to try to for them to push it as an agenda, that's an agenda. For them to promote it as a way of life is an agenda. Because when nobody goes around and be like, hey, you need to fuck ladies. You need to, men and women, y'all need to fuck each other. We don't do that. That's just naturally, men are attracted to women because that ensures life in the universe. That's just a natural thing. So we ain't out, hey, you need to. No. So why are you out here promoting that? That's because you're trying to push an agenda. Not the people doing it, the society who's promoting it. The overall, what they call the overlords, the people who are trying to flip the system. They're the ones who are pushing this more than anybody, or giving more power to people, to the community to push it. So again, this is all part of the woke shit. They have to flip society. They have to change the norms, right? So normally, if this is what we would not have been on, they push that as something to be on. And then the last thing, they're tearing down the family unit archetype. Basically, the teacher is your parent. The teacher is becoming the parent, the guardian, telling you everything, telling the kid what to do. I mean, the confidants, but the teacher's not feeding them. They're not clothing them. They're not taking them to the doctor when they're sick. They're not comforting them in their vulnerable times. Not doing any of this stuff, but the teacher can go on TikTok, make a TikTok video, and influence your child like you cannot. Because the child sees them in this little box here. This holds weight. Do y'all know this little thing holds weight to your child? Because we let them know it holds weight to us because of how much we do this. Your child sees you doing this all day. Hold on. No, wait a minute. I'm coming. Just hold. Give me a. If you don't shut your ass up and sit down somewhere, I said I'm handling business. And you flipping through this shit, and you on your phone like that. That says to the child, this thing is important. This thing is fucking important as hell. If you cannot give me any attention right now, this thing is important. So then they go, and the child's teacher is in here. They're making TikTok videos, and TikTok, which is the biggest app in the world right now, they go on TikTok and they see their teacher in this thing, which you give a major amount of importance to. So they say, shit, if my teacher's in here The fuck? She must be off the chain. My mama watched this thing all the time. Shit, my teacher's in here, and my mama ain't in here, but she watched this. Shit, the teacher must be off the chain, nigga. I'm doing what the teacher say. Fuck what mama talking about. Mama watch. She watch where the teacher at. Nigga, you want to influence me, mama? You better get your ass in this little box. Where you at? I don't see you. I don't see you. I don't see you, mama. They just get to scrolling and where you at? So that's the bullshit, right? The tearing down of the family home, and you guys have to maintain that. So it's going to be up to you to maintain that family unit for whenever you to check your children. First of all, really, you shouldn't have your kids in school. We're going to talk about this a million times. If your kid is in public school, you tripping. Or I understand you may be broke or, may not have money, but figure out other ways. It doesn't have to be about money. It can be about you bartering, again, co-ops, where you get with other parents who have the same ideals as you and that type of stuff, man. But you can't keep your children in these schools, these public schools. It is proven now that these are indoctrination farms. They don't want to teach your kid any fucking thing, especially at this point where they said the curriculum, 3 out of the 5 days, this one parent came out and found out that the curriculum, 3 out of 5 days, was LGBTQ stuff. 3 out of 5 days. The child is learning about LGBTQ stuff, not actual real stuff in the world that they need to be able to, the practical information that they can take and skills that they can use in the world. We need to be focused on this shit. Why? Is that running the world? Is this gonna get me this is gonna get me the CEO of a bank? This is gonna help me to run my own business. This is gonna help me to take care of the planet. This is gonna help me to do any of these goddamn things that are far more important than discussing my sexuality at this time. Nope. All right then. Well, shit. You can't fuck with it. So the woke movement has many parts. We have to fight back on all fronts. And so do your diligence, get in the game and do your job, please. And don't let them corrupt these children. I see this all the time. Again, I'm passionate about it because I don't have children. And if I had children, I'd be crazy. They better be glad I don't have kids. If I had kids and they was doing that to my kids, oh boy, boy, hey, you see how crazy I am? Think if I had some kids and they were trying to fuck up my kids. Yeah, y'all better be glad. That's a good karma for any of you, for the system, that I don't have children, because somebody'd be fucked up by now. So, moving right along, Mexico. Did y'all hear about Mexico? We talked about this, the dollar crashing. This is in line with the dollar crashing and everything. Your boys at Mexico, they would like, American dollar? Peace. They're joining the BRICS. The BRICS dollar, the BRICS alliance. That's the Brazil, Russia, India, excuse me. Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. So they came in and they came together to say, we're gonna get off the petrodollar. That's the American dollar that ensures that you have the policy that said that ensures you have to buy petrol with American dollars around the world, right? So they came together to do away with that. So we don't need American dollars anymore. If we don't have to keep Federal Reserve notes in reserve so that we can buy oil, then we can give that back. So there's a lot of Federal Reserve notes are coming back to America, which is why the inflation, one of the other reasons why inflation is happening, because they're sending all that money back because they don't need it. Excuse me, they're making deals to buy oil. Excuse me. They're making deals to buy oil through their own money. So why they need American dollar? so all these countries are joining the BRICS. Now that they're starting to see that America is starting to lose a little size, hey, nigga, America's vulnerable right now. No, nigga, you slapped America and got away with it? What? slap a nigga once and he don't do nothing, that give the nigga the license to, hold on, wait. Oh, no, nothing? No, nothing. And you're gonna keep testing you and shit. They go up and down, they're gonna go diagonal. You ain't nothing? Okay, well shit, nigga, let me just smack the shit out of you then. So Mexico, they want to become a part of BRICS. That's crazy. That'll be crazy. Now you have one of the two bordering countries, the North American countries, because just so y'all know, Mexico is also North America. But one of the bordering North American countries not using the American petrodollar? Oh, that's going to be insane for America if Mexico gets off the petrodollar. Which is why they trying to talk about, they try to say, well, they want, now America wants to go to war with Mexico. Allegedly, what they say is, we're going to go to war against the drug cartels. Anybody who know Mexico know the drug cartels run Mexico. Everybody know that shit. Mexican government don't run shit in Mexico. And that's evidenced by when the four brothers, the three brothers and the sister got kidnapped in Mexico a couple weeks ago, and the two brothers got killed, and the Mexican cartel came out and said, hey, nigga, hey. Hey, we ain't had shit to do with that. That was some rogue niggas. Here they go. Tied them all up. Delivered them with a bow on top of their head. Like, hey, nigga, fuck with them niggas. we disciplined them, but you can discipline them some more. Take them niggas. Don't fuck up my business, man. They already know. We don't. That was unauthorized. We didn't tell them to do none of that. So that show you, man. The cartel just able to. The cartel is having direct talks with the American government, not the Mexican government that was doing the talking. It was the cartel talking to the American government like, hey, we good? Y'all ain't gonna come over here fucking with us, are you? Take these 5 niggas and get on. Again, they did this on their own. We didn't tell them to do it. Like, shit, don't come over here messing up the goddamn business. You understand? We good? All right. That lets you know the cartels run everything. But now America said they want to go to war with the cartels. But that's because Mexico is about to go on the BRICS. This American dollar is falling, y'all. Y'all better diversify. So this is all the countries going into BRICS. Not all of them, but this is part of them. Algiers, Argentina, Bahrain, Bangladesh, Indonesia, Iran, Egypt, Mexico, Nigeria, Pakistan, Sudan, Syria, Turkey, United Arab Emirates, Venezuela, and Zimbabwe. And they represent all those countries. They represent 40% of the world's population. That ain't even all of them. There's like 13 other African countries that want to join. So, do y'all see? BRICS is getting gangster. BRICS is like Superman flying up to the goddamn sun. My powers are returning. They didn't have powers in the first place, but shit, they put him in front of the sun, Superman, that nigga get crazy. So BRICS is doing it. American dollar is in jeopardy. And that's called one of the main reasons the banking collapse. Also for the banking collapse. Again, the American dollar is going to shit. So do what you need to do. Get with people if you have to get with people. But some good news is coming. Real quick, y'all. Because of this banking shit, this banking collapse, if you guys wait about 2 to 3 months, watch the property value start shooting. They're going to plummet. They're trying to stave it off by doing a bailout, right? They're trying to bail out the banks and say like, but they can't do it. You're starting to see the repercussions. Banks all over the world are starting to crash. Because banks are interactive. Different banks have different accounts and they do different things with each other. So when one fucks up, that messes up this bank and that bank, then this messes, boom, it's just a chain reaction. So a lot of these banks are failing. A lot of these banks are failing right now, which basically means get your money out. No, but it's because of this BRICS stuff, right? This whole system is flipping. And when it does flip, they know it has to flip. Nothing remains the same forever. That's a universal law. The pendulum swings. As far to the left, as far to the right. All right? No one is ever on top all the time. No matter how hard you work to be on top, the universe will figure out some type of way that you're going to come down off of this. So say like America, they know this. They understand. They've seen history. They know empires fall. So they're working behind the scenes to do anything they can to prevent the empire from falling, right? So that means anything shady, whatever the fuck they got to do. But in doing that, you definitely ensure the downfall of your country because you put out negative karma. If you keeping your country afloat, bolstered up by doing fuck shit to other people, the universe sees that. The rest of the world doesn't see it, but the universe sees it. And the universe is going to handle that. It's going to bring it right back around and shove it up your ass. That's how the system works. That's how the law of cause and effect works. So no matter what you do to try and stay on top, if it's fuck shit, now if you're working in harmony with the universe, absolutely. If your system is organic, it works with the universe, it takes into account balance and this and that, gain and loss and all this and that, and it doesn't treat loss like it's like it's the end of the world and it just it has to move on. It learns from the loss and all that, and you're working within the harmony of the universe, then your system can survive. However, if you're trying to keep the system from falling by constantly just doing fuck shit to other countries like America does, allegedly, you're ensuring the downfall of your own country, pretty much from the inside, because they're working so hard to make sure nobody can tear it down from the outside, but from the inside, it's imploding because the foundation, its citizens, are fighting each other. They're killing. On a path to self-destruction. As the homie says, self-destruction. You're headed for self-destruction. Self-destruction. That's America. That's why, none of the citizens, the woke, the trans shit and the feminist movements and racial movements and all this, you can't have a strong country if the foundation, which are its people, are divided and weak. So the downfall of America is imminent. It was created on fuck shit, so it was meant to fall. It had to. It had no other way. When you build your house on quicksand, nigga, how long before your ass is at the bottom of the sand pit? Not too long. No matter how much you try to keep putting boards under the shit, nigga, it's on quicksand. Nigga, you understand? There's no solid foundation in this shit. I don't give a how many boards and concrete you put under this shit. It's going to sink because it's quicksand. So that's America. But then that was Lindsey Graham. Lindsey Graham was the one that said we should invade Mexico because of the cartels, because he know what the hell is going on. So then, that's just something to be aware about. Make sure, again, this falls along with your finances. Y'all make sure y'all keep your finances on point. Then the NCAA, or excuse me, the NAACP, not the NCAA, that's the college, but the NAACP, they say they're against reparations. I'm with you, NAACP. I'm with you. Fuck reparations, nigga. But I'm gonna tell you what. So they said fuck reparations after. They only said this after they got $50 million from Wells Fargo. Hey, reparations? Huh? Reparations? What the fuck is a reparation? I don't even know what the fuck that is. I take my car to get repaired, but there's no Asian on the end of it. That's all the repair I know. I don't know nothing about no nigga. Don't come to me with no repair nothing. That was the NAACP. Hey, nigga, what? I don't give a fuck about no $50 million. Shit, nigga, reparate, get the fuck out of here. Reparate your ass out of here, nigga. That's the NAACP. Now, remember, what does the NAACP stand for? The National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. Colored. They still got colored in their name. And just so you know, legally, the word color means not real. Means the semblance without the substance. Meaning you look like something, but you're not that. So they use color still in their word, in their name, colored people, which literally takes their power away. But they are a 501c4, like the Know Your Rights Foundation, which means they can lobby and be political, which is why they can take that money like that from Wells Fargo and do what they do. So the NAACP is with the bullshit. So the 5 key points, they said, so they took the money and they were going to basically, they gave them this money to focus on 5 key things they want them to focus on as far as giving back to the community. So the 5 key points that the NAACP is supposed to be focused on with this money is education, economic empowerment, housing, healthcare, and something called the Fillmore Heritage Center, right? So they're supposed to disperse the money between these different things. I didn't hear no law education in there at all. Where's the law education? What you got on my law education, my nigga? The main thing that you need to know that beats your ass every single day is the law enforcement, the law establishment, whatever the hell you want to call them. They don't want to teach you nothing. They want to take that $50 million and teach you nothing about that so you can stop getting your ass beat. No. No, brother. We're going to take this money. Look what we're going to do. You're going to love it. I promise. You're going to love it. What we're going to do, we're going to take this money. We're going to focus on education. Indoctrination. No, not indoctrination. Education. Yeah, they're going to be going to the Caucasians, to their schools. But we're going to push that they teach CRT. So even though they're going to be in the schools, they're still going to get a healthy education of what happened in America. See how we're doing this? We're all for the people. Can I get my $50 million now? These niggas, $50 million, education, financial, what did you say? Economic empowerment. Whatever that means. Economic empowerment. Y'all niggas need to get you a business. You understand? Get you a business. All right, good night.